Well, Rory, we're just talking about Benny Rutten and how much it would be good to have him part of the side. How much of a blow if he didn't play?
Look, it's always a shame. He's an awesome player, as we know. But it's not going to be much of a blow for us. We haven't had him so far at all throughout the pre-season games. We've got Daniel Talia, Sam Shaw's really stepped up, I thought, over the last 4 or 5 games. And even blokes like Ricky Henderson, Andy Otten can all play those sort of taller roles.
How confident are you in those guys? It's one thing to do it in the NAB Cup pre-season, but can they get the job done in the regular season?
Yeah, look, Sam Shaw's been out here training against Tippo, Tex Walker, Shawnee Mack, who've all been in, as you've seen, in good form as well. And the confidence in Shaw is growing himself as well. He's feeling more confident now, and I think those last 4 games he's played so well that I reckon he can just roll on through now, and especially after taking on some big guys against West Coast. I think that confidence will keep rolling for him.
How much better is the system back there rather than just who you've got in defence? The way you play it, the system you play in defence.
What about it?
How much better is that, regardless of who you put in there?
I'm not sure what you're asking, Richie, sorry.
Well, you can either have very good players in defence or you can have a very good defensive system.
Yep.
So, without running there, how good is your system to stand up regardless of who you put in there?
Yeah, I think the 6 or 7 blokes we got down there, whether it be Brent Riley, as I said, all the guys before, Ricky Henderson, Andy Otten, they all play so well together, and everyone looks out for each other down there. They might come off their man and help out Sam Shaw if needs be. I mean, Phil Davis was in a similar spot last year, and look where he is now.
Aside from Rutten, you've obviously got pretty much an injury-free list. How much of a benefit, advantage is that heading into the season, Popper?
Makes it tough as well for Sando. I know us leaders were sitting down and trying to put a team together this morning, and you're right, it's really healthy for the club, and we haven't really been in this position, I know, since I've been here, and probably a bit before that as well. So to give us a range of guys to pick from, and it does make competition fierce around the footy club, and guys want to train harder and really beat the men who are in their spots, and I think it's only healthy for us going forward.
I'd imagine there's going to be some pretty unlucky blokes, come Thursday.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some unlucky blokes, and I think it'll be interesting to see how they handle it, and we really want to see their character in the way some blokes who miss out, and as I said, it'll test their character to see how they handle it, because it will be tough for them.
Roy's going to put too much pressure the other way? That those who are in the side feel such stress to stay in there that they clam up?
No, I don't think so, Richie. I think it'll put pressure on the guys to perform, obviously, and guys will want to perform, and I think the guys and the makeup of the team we got now, I think it'll be really healthy for us, and guys will want to perform.
The last 2 years, there's been injuries at this stage of the season. What's different this year?
I'm not sure. It might just be luck. I know, I broke my jaw last year. A few guys did shoulders. You never know. It could just be luck. It could be, I suppose we've done a bit more weights training and that sort of thing, but yeah, I really can't give you an answer to that.
How do you find being part of the leadership group?
Yeah, it's good. It's different, a lot more meetings, and but it's good though. I think it's really helped my development, really, to take a few younger blokes under my wing and take an interest in what they're doing and really try to develop them, which will only benefit me, I think, watching some of their footy, and there's a lot to learn off younger blokes as well, I reckon.
So you feel like you've become a better player because of it?
I hope so. I'm certainly trying. I think my communication levels out on training and on ground have definitely gotten better, and just being able to look out for other people on ground, having that awareness, I think that's definitely something that I think's growing.
Rory, why's the team playing much more direct footy at the moment?
I think we're playing to our strengths, Richie. We got Big Tippo, Taylor Walker, Shawnee McKernan, Lynchy, Porps. I could name a heap of guys that are all awesome one-on-one players, and in contested situation, we know these guys are going to give us everything. So if we're playing a lot more direct footy, we're giving guys those chances to win the footy.
Has that been something Bretton's brought in, or something that has developed because you saw the need to play quicker, faster footy?
The direct footy part, is that? Yeah, I think that's something Bretton's brought in.
Rory, in the past, sometimes there's been a bit of a letdown for sides that have won the NAB Cup, the following week, first round of the season. What have you done to try and prevent that happening with you guys?
Yeah, well, look, we we had a couple of days where we thought it was important just to celebrate the win. It was a good game, we thought, against West Coast, and they were quality opposition, so we thought celebrate that was necessary, and then after that, wipe it from the memory bank, focus solely on round one this week against Gold Coast, because Gold Coast haven't won a game up there, I don't think, yet, and they're going to be absolutely firing to win one first up.
There looks to be a new belief there too. Is there a belief there that with this squad virtually anything's possible?
I think there's a lot of confidence coming out of the NAB Cup and out of our pre-season. And yeah, well, hopefully we'll see that flow on to games.
What in particular came out of the Cup that convinced you about everything you've done in the pre-season?
I think, as you mentioned before, just, or as I mentioned, sorry, just our ability to win the contested footy and to win contest by contest and play direct footy. I think that's the biggest thing that's come out.
Is there a thought that now that premiership games much more of a tighter contest, more pressure, how do you deal with staying with what you've been learning rather than fall back to what you had in the past?
I think we just keep it simple. We know what we've done all the NAB Cup games, so I think you'll just see us flow on from there.
When Brenton asked you guys on the Sunday after you won what the Cup meant to you and you all glossed over it, is that a sign that the Cup alone won't satisfy what you intend to do after the past 2 years?
What are you asking, sorry, Richard?
Just your reaction when you won the Cup, that you just were all blasé about it. Does it still show that the hunger here for something else rather than just a silver cup in the pre-season?
Yeah, well, we didn't just glaze over, just blow it off completely. We thought it was important to recognise the win, and but yeah, as you said, the sole focus is to win premiership games and to make finals and take this club back up to where we should be, we think, in the AFL.